You're thinking about the bed sheets. You're thinking about what?
Please, as you're coming, target here.
So that I don't have to wash these sheets.
And that's also so that it's easy for me to wash it. Like, make sure the sperm doesn't go on the side. It will stand at the end.
Hi guys, welcome to the Unpopular Opinion. I'm Kemi.
Prim.
Claire.
And we're real.
Bro.
And we're saying it all. Welcome back to another episode of the Unpopular Opinion, guys. Thanks for joining us every single week, Bambi. We appreciate you. Thank you. You know? Thank you.
You guys are the MVPs. Like,
honestly. In a random side note, we've just convinced Claire to not wear a certain necklace. Should you see it?
With my friends,
we're going to call upon everyone.
They don't understand my personal style. I don't get it. Are they haters? I don't get it.
We're going to call upon everyone in this country.
Let us all be happy and merry, yeah?
Everyone in this country, if you see that necklace,
take it,
and just find somewhere to deposit it that she'll never see it. But in other news,
when it's a necklace, they might think it's a necklace.
They might.
Of a bag.
It's like a bag chain.
So I got
that's
it off
also
a bag.
a hairband.
Nairobi. Prim had it on a bag, and it was so beautiful. I loved it so much.
When you say beautiful, they might think it is. I wish it was.
They might think it's nice.
These people just don't get my personal style.
That noise for
I don't understand what kind of friends these are that are gaslighting me.
It jingles and jangles.
It's a jingle jangle.
It just matches with nothing.
It sounds so plastic.
You guys,
it's a hairband sometimes.
She wears it in the waist because you know her neck and her waist are the same inches.
It's chaotic. It's actually chaotic out here.
Friends,
send help.
Like, you get better friends than mine because clearly mine don't know how to for me.
A white thing that you don't understand.
With some kind of chain links.
Chain links.
I don't know. Anyway.
Anyways. Where are the thieves when you need them?
Right. But even the thieves might reject it.
First of all, Prim, this was from you.
What do you mean it was from me? You got it off a bag. What do you mean it was from me? If you want the world to think, well, not about such trash. No.
I don't understand, my friends.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
I think we're going to insert a photo of it so that the world can look out for it. When you, should you meet Claire and see this necklace, put it on a poster. Engage and take. All right. This is a super fun episode. We're just going to ask each other like some really fun questions. You guys seem to enjoy when we do sort of get to know us type of thing. So this is a super chill, fun episode. Grab your cup of tea, your cocktail, relax, and let's ask each other a couple of questions. So they're on here. I'm going first, asking Claire. Claire, what are two random insecurities that no one notices?
I can't stand it when my feet don't look nice.
I knew that one was coming. It was in my head, I swear, when I saw the first question.
So I have a thing about feet. I really, really do. The first thing I notice about someone is their feet.
Really?
And
okay, I didn't know
the
that.
first thing I notice about someone.
Most times you notice your insecurities in other people.
I'm
so insecure about my legs, so most times I look at
the first thing you think about. Legs. So I like it when my feet look nice. You know, and look just cute and feminine and soft. You understand? And I had a teacher. I remember I had a teacher once in S1 at Aga Khan. The chick had beautiful feet. I swear the teacher was teaching and I was just like this. I just follow her feet. She had gorgeous feet. So I remember feet.
Yeah.
I really, before I look even at your face,
feet.
I look at the feet. So
okay.
I'm always like, my feet need to look nice. Even the shoes I buy.
Yeah.
If I need to flatter my feet.
Yeah.
Like if my feet are not looking good, I wear closed shoes.
Absolutely not.
I wear closed shoes. You're not going to look at my feet.
Okay, cool.
So that's the one. The other one is my vulnerability. You get.
Is that an insecurity for you?
So I think most people think I am that badass, confident all the time and stuff, which but there's a squishy melon in there somewhere, and I don't bring her up often.
But we see when you're with Philip when they're in this one.
And I think that's the scariest thing.
She's holding the camera.
Having someone that brings it out in me very easily, and as long as Philip is there, you guys, I'm a baby girl. You get, and it's obvious to everyone.
Yeah.
And I feel like that he has the power. He actually has the power.
King Philip.
That man about to kind of like ruin me in a way.
Damn, girl, damn.
It's unfortunate. I can't help it. I can't. You can say whatever you want about it, but that's how I.
You said what you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an insecurity. I don't let people see that version of me.
Yeah.
Very few people see it, and very few people get it. Then we might see it when I'm with Philip, but you will not probably see it. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Fiona, what's the first feature you notice about someone?
It's so interesting because we just talked about the feet thing. I honestly, I don't think there's one thing. Usually me, I'll just, whatever is, there's always something that's like interesting. Like if I had just met you, your hair would have caught my attention because it's different. And if I had just met Claire, your belt might, because it's like so striking. Like usually, or maybe it's a personality, like maybe someone who has a nice laugh. Or I can't say I have a specific thing, like how you said feet. I can't honestly say I have a thing. Usually it's just energies also. Eh? You know how people just have certain auras? I sound like a hippie, but it's, yeah.
It is a thing, actually.
Yeah, there's certain auras that will like catch my attention quickly and I'll be drawn towards them. And because I easily connect, like I easily talk to people when I've just met them, I'll just go to them and be like, hi, I really like your energy. And yeah, so yeah, that's the thing for me.
I think energy is, I think Lydia is the one person that for me first made me feel like that. Like,
energy.
like you can, yeah, she has energy. Like she's the one person that I can tell. I'm so honored to experience. Lydia KM, yes, to experience your energy and to experience your humanness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prim, what is your favorite yarn this year?
Hands down.
This year.
This year.
As how Maya is playing. It's called Maya this year?
I'm gonna this year for me,
playing.
hands down.
This is definitely your year.
You've already said it.
You're peaceful. You're
Really, you and DK,
best year.
it's your year.
yeah.
I think you and DK should just create a club.
2023. Thank you.
Has been a year.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love
What
it.
a year.
Good
What
for
a
you.
year.
Good for you. Oh, so is it back to me then? Okay. So I'm asking Claire. Okay. Claire, where do you see yourself in a year?
That's a really good question. In terms of, I would love to be a bigger brand. As
And you will?
on Boss Babe. I'd love to be a bigger brand. I see myself as a bigger brand. I want to have a headquarters, like the Boss Babe headquarters.
Ooh,
Girl,
nice.
Girl. Now, I'm not sure if it will happen next year, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But next year, we will be further along. Like, some growth is not visible. Some growth is not visible.
People can't see it.
Yeah, you can't. There's some growth people can't see. We're getting there. We're going to get there. We
Yeah.
are. So I want to be further along in that journey. Maybe and soon to be mother of two. Maybe.
I was going to ask.
Maybe.
It's like you read my mind. I was going to ask you. Was like, have another show? Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I've wrestled with whether I want another child or not, and more often than not, no. But I do see that I love having siblings. I really do, and I have so many of them.
You want to give her that?
I would.
You want to
I would.
give her that, to have her own person.
I really would.
Get
My
that.
friend Lorna thinks like that. She was like, you know what, for your child never to be alone.
To give them a person. And even my best friend says the same thing. She's like, she really wanted her daughter to have like a sister. She's like, man, my sister is because the relationship she has with her sister is so pivotal in her life. She was like, can't imagine my daughter growing up without a sister. Yeah.
So I would do it for her. For me, no, I wouldn't. I would rather not go through that discomfort of pregnancy and the whole constipation, hemorrhoids.
That child ask you for that.
Exactly.
In case you come and say me,
I want a sibling. So yeah, like I'm going to give myself a time to enjoy my new weight and stuff, and then before I add on more weight again and start all over again.
The cycle, right?
Maybe end of next year is when we'll start trying, maybe 2025.
Hi, your internet aunties are going to start counting your months until you've told them.
Friends count.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what's a date you won't forget?
Oh, a date I won't forget. I went on this date. It was so well planned. I even got surprised. I didn't know that someone can put that much energy into a date. Like, where did we start? We were.
Have you seen that list? Have you seen that list going around of unacceptable places for dates going around on the internet, and the world has been weighing in, men and women.
I haven't seen it.
Of all women released a list, or one woman released a list of, for me, here is where you won't take me for a first date. They listed all those places, you know, like say McDonald's, or it's a list going around. Anyway, so this question reminded me.
So we went. Oh yeah, we had planned to go for a movie. So we met. We went for a movie. It was a really bad movie. It was a bad. But it became like an opportunity to just chat. So we spent the movie just talking, laughing at how bad the movie was and what. And then, so me, I thought, well, like after a while, you just eat. You know these things, Joe. But then he had planned for us to go. First of all, he had told me not to bring my car. He was like, I'm going to send you a cab, bring you here, and then, which was really nice. When you start driving, you know how it is?
Yeah.
People are always expecting you to just drive to them. It's nice when someone makes the effort of like, no,
really
I want to be the one to drive you. Like, just get this cab and then we'll move together. Then after we went to, what's the name of that place? Those ends of where the lake is. Okay, no, there are many places of the lake, but those ends. And then we just like, so there was just like a nice outside, and he didn't even exactly know that place. He was like, I know this place. I haven't been there, but we are going. We went there, we sat, we drank tea and just talked and talked and talked and talked.
Kachai.
Kachai.
Taking tea and just talking.
It was nice. We just drank tea and talked and talked and talked. And then, because he said he had also made a reservation for us somewhere else because we're spending the entire day together, which I didn't know. So it was a nice surprise. And then we went to, he had made a reservation for us at Latitude. So we went there and we just, like a really, you know, the place is quite cozy.
How many hours in a day?
How many hours in that date
was this?
We were together the entire day. Because the
Started
movie was in the morning.
Early because if I'm taking movie.
It was the entire
An
day.
adult movie is at least 7. So when did you have time to go?
No, we went in the morning. Yeah, so then,
nice date.
yeah, then we went to Latitude and we just talked some more, and it was really, really nice. I think that's probably the most memorable date I've had. And then, yeah, then he dropped me home. It was very nice. Actually, still makes me warm to think about it.
That's nice.
It was nice.
Prim, what's your most unpopular opinion?
Now, I wish I could just like state it, but I think there's how do I paraphrase it? It's so hard. Sometimes it will be so hard for people to see someone who, like, you know, who chooses, like when someone takes back their power, when someone chooses to leave a prison that you all once dwelt in, that hurts, you know, it hurts. So it hurts to see someone else leave the space that you created for yourselves. You understand?
I get.
Like if say what used to put us together is a certain misfortunate event, then like you or Claire decide that I am not this person anymore. I've healed and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And I'm going to It hurts.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like there are things you either choose to work on. There are people who choose to turn it into it can turn into a certain bitterness of how dare you go and live your life, how dare you go and be happy and leave us here. And then there are those who are just like, I could also learn, I could also actually get out of this.
That's why awareness is so important. Like awareness of self, because it's not a bad thing to feel these things, but can you notice mindfulness? Are you able to notice when something is building up in you? I know like meditation always sounds like meditation, but for me it's such a great time to notice what is going in and what's coming out. When this person said this to me in the day, when my heart did that thing, what was that? Was that jealousy? Was that what? How did I respond to them? Like those things, so that you can be able to respond better to things, and you can also get to know yourself better. Like, oh, this triggers me, that triggers me, whatever. Anyway, okay, Claire, what is a compliment you always get?
So usually when that's a really good question. When I like join new friend groups or when I meet new people, I'm always told that I make people feel at ease and come out of their shells because of the things I'm willing to talk about or share about myself.
Yeah.
So people stop. People don't. I know my friends often tell me that I have that effect on them. They make. I go deeper into conversations. Kindly don't give me small talk or surface conversation. I want the detail. I want the meat of you know, these things.
Gruesome, vulnerable
yes,
stuff.
I do. So I've been told I make people come out of their shells.
You're so very brilliant.
Thank you.
You're very, very
Thank
brilliant.
you. Thank you.
Your brain is a marvel.
Thank you.
It's true, like that kind of boss babe, it's the one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Fiona, what's your current obsession?
Oh, meditation and mindfulness.
Of course it is. Of course
Yeah.
it is. And it shows. It shows. Fiona, you're going to come and tell, can you imagine this person, ABC and the ABC? And let's try to think about where this person is coming from.
In my
And
calm
you just
voice.
want to blow up because you're like, you're supposed to be my friend. You don't even know the other person. Why are you defending them?
Man, it's just meditation and mindfulness have really changed and continue. And it's a continuous process.
Yeah.
I feel myself becoming just more aware of myself. I don't think I've shared this here before, but I'm anxiety prone. And so the knowledge of that, meditation mindfulness kind of came in as a tool to help me manage those things. Doesn't mean that I don't get anxious anymore. That's not really how it works, I don't think. But I can, first of all, I am mindful. I can know when it's coming. I can, a few days before I can start feeling some things. I know that this is going like this. This is starting to make me feel that way. Oh, so, okay, so I need to pull back or do this or do that. Like all my little tools. I need to, breathing alone. Man, breathing is such an underrated exercise. Like you ever just be there and it's like as if you're not breathing, then someone tells you breathe and you're like,
Yeah.
it was like you were holding your breath.
Yeah.
It's wild. Like those little things, you guys, they sound funny, like, oh, biabazungu, whatever. But you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how it can change your countenance. I'm a much calmer person. I know I always seem like I'm calm, but there are times that my mind is racing, or at least more so in the past. But I'm just, I can manage things better. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. I think it's your
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Claire, if you had one day completely free, no nothing, no people, no responsibilities, no nothing, alone, how would you spend it?
I'd sleep and watch Desperate Housewives.
Oh.
What a good show. What a good show, ladies
Best
and gentlemen.
show ever
It will never get
created.
old.
Never.
In life.
Ever in this life will that show get
It
old.
can't. It's
So I would
good.
struggle between that one and One Tree Hill.
Oh, I never watched One Tree Hill.
Never watched One Tree Hill.
I'm a millennial who didn't watch One Tree Hill. Did
It
you?
was for millennials.
And I'm saying I'm one of the few millennials that didn't. Did you?
It was such a good show.
Never watched
Now it wasn't Desperate House. It was different. It
Yeah.
was different, but it was
God,
beautiful. We grew up with One Tree Hill cast members. Like we just grew up with them. It's a really beautiful. It's very soapy.
Never seen it.
And like Desperate Housewives, it's not very as soapy.
Mhm.
This one is quite soapy.
Okay.
It gets you in your
Go
field.
to the movie.
And just
And just get me all the seasons. Guys, every single time, every 2 years, I
You
start from
rewatch.
one. I start from
Love that.
episode 1.
okay.
So yeah, that's what I do.
I think who is asking me a question? Or
Oh, it's me. Sorry.
Or-
Sorry. It's me.
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Okay.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Prim is asking me.
Prim asked you already.
Fiona.
Yeah, I asked you. So it's me asking you. You just asked Fiona. Have you ever broken someone's heart?
You guys, yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. The thing is, I'm not hoping for their forgiveness. So a time came in my life where I was with someone who they were not growing. They were not growing, and there were things about them that I could not see myself staying with. You understand? I was growing, I was changing, and that relationship made me feel like I'm just too much. You get? And this person was just like at peace with being where they were.
Yeah.
They were okay with being there and staying there. And that was not enough for me. So I still remember what I wore. I have a picture on Instagram.
That was the day.
That day I wore a black dress with buttons and it had pockets. And we went to Caramel in Loboa. Yeah. And I had to just tell them that I am so sorry. I have changed. I'm so sorry that I've changed. It has nothing to do with it. It's just that you're in a place of you're not changing. You're not you're not adding to yourself right now. And for me, it sort of hurts that you are comfortable there. But I also understand that probably now that I'm older, I understand seasons.
Yeah.
So they were probably in a season. They had been through other things in the past, and they had finally found a season of stability and stillness, and they were still. But I didn't want to be still. That was not my season for stillness.
Okay.
And I had to leave.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget the look in his face.
Okay,
The
that
in
look.
his eyes, I'll never forget
You never
it.
forget it.
And it was that thing where we talked and I couldn't even look him in the eye. And I had to bring the conversation to an end of, so that's it. And I'm so sorry to see you go, because they were really wonderful person. They're still very wonderful. But I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry that I left.
It was the right decision for you.
It was the right decision for you.
Yeah. Oh, ciao. Okay. I think I've even lost the order. I don't know who is asking which what.
I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
So, things that you value most in someone. What are the things you value most?
Oh, number one is kindness. That's my top thing. Oh, I really value kindness. Like people who are just kind to their family, kind to their friends, kind to random people. There's always that example of waiters, because it's, someone who is serving you, how do you treat people who serve you, like physically in that situation? So kindness is very, very up there for me. What comes after kindness for me? I think just honesty. Someone who can speak honestly. Yeah, integrity. That you can be real. That you're. I think also more and more I see that even the people who are very close to me are quite comfortable in their skin. It's not to say that we don't have insecurities, blah blah blah. No, but generally, like people who are just, I think, who are on a similar journey of owning who they are and improving, so that we all be growing together. We're not just like, oh, let's just stay here together where we are forever and ever. Like just be chilling. I think that's why sometimes it frustrates us all when like we're trying to do this content creation thing and like brands are just like, oh, what ifs, just chilling and not and then you're like, guys, don't you want to grow? Like, can't we grow together? Let's move, So that can be frustrating. But I know that kindness beyond anything else is something that I really value. We could be, I don't know, different faiths, different, I don't know what. But if you're kind, we're going to find something.
I read something
most likely.
Today, and someone said that, do you know what I find genius? It's kindness. They're like, I mean, in a world of so much hatred and anger and envy and what, and to find that someone chooses to be kind. Like, they go deep down in their hearts and they choose to be kind. The person said, I don't know, that's geniusness to me. That's a genius. And that really hit your core. I value integrity. I like to be told the truth. I like to be told the truth. Like even if you don't love me, however hurtful it is, tell me the truth so that it helps me know where to go next. Yeah. Like even for small things, I don't want you to lie to me. I don't want you to, even what you would call a white lie. Don't do that to me.
That's why we tell you about your necklace. Because we are good friends. We're honest. Integrity in the friendship.
I don't feel that goodness in the friendship. I really don't get it.
Actually, for me, that's friendship. For someone to tell me that my hair has not looked nice, I'm like, you've said something.
There's a line at my necklace.
Clear the next question.
I draw that line at my necklace.
Okay. Claire, what gives you the ick?
In what?
You get to choose. It's an open-ended question.
Timid.
I can see that.
Timidness.
For you. I can see that for
timidness. I can't stand timidness. I like someone who stands in their power, because we all have it. Still say it with your chest.
I get that.
I don't like people who do things half-heartedly either. Gives me the absolute ick.
Yeah.
I just don't like. Get away from me. Get away from me.
It's like, is just so. It's like, have you guys ever received like a DM, someone asking you to mentor them, or an email?
Yeah.
And so far I've said no to all of them, because I realize like the time I'm in my life right now, if I took on a responsibility like that, I would half-ass it.
Yeah.
And that's not a culture I want to build in my life.
Yeah.
Mentorship is so vital.
Yeah.
How can I half-ass such a thing? So half-assing in general, that's not a theme.
It's just
of
really
life. Ew.
Yeah, it's just really, really not. I've seen a lot of potential die in mediocrity, in that comfortableness. Another thing is victim mentality. People, as soon as I smell victim mentality in someone, I can't. I just cannot.
Yeah.
Life throws things.
At all of
Yes,
us,
like granted, some people get a lot more
yeah.
than others, but we all have things, and if we all decided that, oh, is that me and whatnot. So when someone comes to me, I remember recently a young lady told me, Claire, I want to do this, but I don't know what to do. And I don't mentor either. I don't mentor. I just feel like mentoring is not not yet. Anyway, but I also feel like often mentors want you to do what they do. And they are telling you what to do instead of just guiding you into your right direction. And I haven't figured out things, so I'd just rather, teach you how I've done mine, and then you can figure it out on your own. And this young lady came to me and said, Claire, I want to volunteer with you. I just want to learn. You get? Then I can be like, yeah. She doesn't know. She's not saying, oh, I don't know me. I am a university student. I am a single mother. I am a, and I don't have anything against single mothers. I respect single mothers. But it's not the fact. You don't introduce yourself as a university student. We've all been university students.
Yeah.
And don't introduce yourself, I am a single mother. Because often there's so much more about you, and usually for me what that tells me is that that's what you identify is, and that is just hardship. You start with the hardship, and to me it's always an excuse you're going to use, in which case I can't even help you.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I need to deal with is your mindset. Does that make sense? So yeah. I like working with people whose mindsets are, it doesn't matter what situation I am in, I want to do the work.
Yeah.
And this young lady comes to me and said, Claire, I want to volunteer 100%. I'll do whatever you want. I'll go wherever you need me to. I want to learn from you. And I feel like being a volunteer with you, volunteering my time is going to I'm going to learn in so much shorter time than if, let's say, I tried to do it myself. And for me, that was powerful. That was very powerful. I respected this girl, and I see that she's going to be something in time. She didn't think about all the transport she's going to use. She didn't think about all the pay my worth. Do you get what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
I think you are the one.
It's me asking Fiona. Prim. If you had an hour to live, what would you do?
I think I'd answer that best of of the season that I'm in. I think I just sit and be so grateful. I think I just send a message to people and just say thank you for being in my life. Thank you. I've had wonderful people in my life, so I guess I'll just thank them.
Okay.
And thank God that, oh my God, I'm so happy to be alive. Recently when I was in Kigali and we were doing a hike. So now way back, the people that were ahead of me had left me by a distance, and I was in the middle. Then I'd also left other people by a distance. So I found myself alone, and I couldn't walk very fast. I also didn't want to slow down for these ones. So I was like, oh my God, what if an animal pounces? Anyway, in that moment I stopped and just looked around me, and I said to pray, and I said to give thanks. I just kept telling God, I'm so happy to be alive, to be here today, this, to behold this life, to feel like this. I am so happy to feel like this. So I think in that moment, it felt like if, let's say, an animal could kill me right now, or I could die because there's no one here. And I felt like I was giving thanks in that moment. I kept walking while saying, thank you for oxygen. Thank you for these plants.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to behold these trees. I'm so happy to behold this beautiful country, to just be alive, to walk. My legs can carry me. I'm happy to experience life. So I think if I had 1 hour to live, I'd just really be so grateful.
Yeah.
I experienced it recently as well.
Life.
I know with all these wars happening, the one in Congo, the one in Gaza. And I was walking, a beautiful evening, sunset was lovely. I was with my daughter, she's happy, she's healthy, she has everything she needs. And I was with my husband, you know, we're all just walking, and it was really nice. And you just stop and you're like, do you know what? Yeah. Sometimes we strive, like let's say for money and things like that, when these important things, these small important things that someone somewhere out there in the world does not have the luxury. These people are just trying to survive, to keep air in their lungs.
Thanks.
You know, and it's just you've just reminded me. I really, really felt grateful. I just looked at my happy child, and I'm like, some mother out there is carrying her child from, you know, from under gravel, you know, and it really broke my heart, but it also made me realize how fortunate and great and privileged and just blessed we are. Yeah. To be where we are in life right now. Yeah.
I feel like that's the fact that you are still is, you know, we've had so many conversations about like the fact, because Claire is a busy body, like her natural inclination is to just be busy. But like I can see that things are on the up for you because you're now in a place where you can stop. Yeah. Because you've had trouble with stopping, but now you stop, which is, even when I saw you, I think the first time saying that, is it Thursdays or Fridays that are every day off? Fridays. I was like, this is so nice. Because it used to be such a struggle for you to just like stop. So that's so beautiful. I'm so happy for you.
It's very much due to your influence, by the way. Get yourself friends that can. They might abuse my necklace, my beautiful necklace, but truly, the friendship with you guys has really grown me in more ways than I can express. Look at Prim feeling awkward. I remember, and you know, Fiona, when sometimes I feel guilty calling someone and saying, listen, I can't do this. You have made me so comfortable in being able to say, no, I can't do this. So comfortable, because usually sometimes it's a pan back and forth between you and me, and there's often times I've taken on work that I have no business taking on because I'm too tired. You get, and because every single time I've called you and told you, Fiona, I just can't. Actually, you often are the ones like, Claire, rest. You're often the one pushing me to say to rest, and it has given me a safe space because as women, we've been told, wired to be busy. How can you be sitting? How can you be resting? Auntie, that's why she was there resting. Yeah, but then you're lazy, you're what? Because you're resting. And I found that because I have embodied this whole boss babe and this where I want to be and things like that, if I'm not doing something to get me there, I'm lazy, or I'm not being who I say I am. I'm not being the good role model and whatnot. And it is subconscious. I judge myself I used to judge myself for rest days. But it's nice to be in spaces where you can call someone and they'd be like, Claire, it's okay, take a day off. You get what I mean? I know many women don't have that privilege, luxury,
Just this week, I was talking to my friend, very good friend of mine, and she was telling me, I don't know where she heard it, and she was starting to realize that it may be her. She was saying how because she has like help at home, really good help. So she has little kids, but she has really good help as well. And she has a really supportive and present husband and everything. And she was like, and yet, I don't rest. So why is it that I'm not resting? She's like, I'm realizing I have a need to be constantly moving, constantly doing something, constantly. And I'm like, by the way, that's many women. We just feel like, just be here doing nothing, just on the couch, like it's a whole thing.
And yet look at a man after 5 o'clock. Have you ever seen a man after 5 o'clock?
Chiller. Like chill life and no one judges.
They like, chill, no one, he's not even guilty. I've come to chill.
I am there bagging dishes, washing, making sure that
come and we chill.
Hanging the ones that have been washed. Getting clothes to put them in the right place, with all those clothes, with all the laundry that's done there facing him, with all the dishes they are not hanging in the cupboards. He's like, you come and chill. You hear silence. The person goes to the bedroom, you're like, they're changing clothes to come and help out. You hear
just sleeping.
The shock of Luanji.
You can rest when the dishes on the sink.
You pass by those dishes. you bust by that laundry, then you'd call me. You know what I don't understand is how he feels like. But I also have that luxury. But now I realize that they have that luxury because they give it to themselves.
Yeah, you
That
have to
person
give it to
decides
yourself.
They
You have to
choose.
be a mad person.
You have
He
to
gets
choose.
his stick and it guides him past that laundry, past those shoes, and goes and like even has a gas to say, you have to go with it. And I don't understand. Like he'll be those people who are okay with just looking in the
Chilling.
air.
Guys, we actually
Being
need to
on a
talk
mattress
about
looking in
this.
the air.
Yeah.
Because imagine, for the longest time I didn't have a maid. Like, I'm always doing stuff myself. Why was I doing that yet I have money? What is my money
You
for?
work for what?
Hey,
You work to suffer.
You know that even when you have help, by the way, even when you have a house manager, you're told to make sure you see what they present on the dining. Make sure that you.
She might
You know, I
cook it,
still-
but you have to be there.
Thank you.
You need
I
to
still
make
make
sure.
sure that his shirts are washed a certain way and ironed a certain way, not just his, mine as well.
Yeah.
And yet I can just tell her, even when I know that Ruth is perfect, even when I know that the person who I live with is very perfect.
You have to be
I still
involved.
have to be there. Did you put in vanish in the
Some
washing
kind of
machine?
way, and you go and inspect each shirt.
Did you soak those towels really well?
this thing is ancestral.
It
Of the
is.
day,
You need to fight.
as you're exhausted and you're wondering.
And you're the one who has made yourself exhausted.
For sex at the end of that day.
For them, they're relaxed. For us, we are exhausted.
So mine is the best.
For you, why are you going to the energy to have sex?
Me nothing you me like how I'll be there mopping the house. The first time when we moved in
tell
together,
me,
I was trying
sit up.
like this for the first time.
Really?
Then one day I am climbing the stairs to find you know as a woman you're slaving away looking forward to that day, to the time that your head hits the buttress. Then the person is like,
We have sex.
how are you, Amaka? And my cousin, I am going to bed at 8 because I was up at 5. He's in shock.
Yeah,
Because
I was like,
why don't you first come and we chill here? Yeah, that chill here is so that I can start putting my hand on you.
and vibe, baby, and we have sex.
Obviously. Women must be, you know, the women are all
Men were like,
want
what
sex
is this?
every day, every night.
Because they are well rested.
They are well
By the
rested.
way, rest is
It's
good
making
when you're
sense.
rested.
They're well rested. They're
It's
well rested
making
enough to ask
sense.
for sex.
Because for us, we're doing the energy to have sex when we've been making ourselves busy, micromanaging everything in the whole entire world.
There are times I plan sex and I'm like, you know what? It's been a while. So now let me plan.
Let me get myself in the
Now,
zone.
yeah, let me get myself in that. So meanwhile, 2 days before. So that means that, let me prepare these clothes earlier. Let me
So
prepare
that
all
on
my
that
housework
day-
so that
I won't have many things to do.
by Wednesday, I am free. I am
For sex.
Wednesday comes and you first let that
They're
bed.
like, I have time for sex.
You have time for sex. You first let that bed.
Oh
But
my god, you're
now
so
you know the
right.
secret.
Yeah.
Our audience, you know the secret. You know why those men are always asking for sex? They're very relaxed.
They're well rested.
You know they're just of home.
They're well
Sauna. They
rested.
pass by the sauna.
Or
By the
together,
and
they go to
steam bath.
the gym for you have no time.
Improve their breath and whatnot. Mukazi watu, you've just eaten sweet potatoes. You mean when you're eating them while standing? You've also
Of
eaten the
course.
food that you're
But remember, you've made sure that the food is there. You've also served it. You need to make sure all the dishes are right.
They've used the fork and knife while eating. Why would they want sex? Their food is well digested.
Oh, you haven't even had a shower?
Sweet potato that was the
Oh,
children
yes.
left from
Standing
the standing
in the hot kitchen.
Then you get the potato.
While you're feeding, remember you're feeding yourself while you're also feeding 3 children.
3 children.
Man,
Then after
guys.
The man is nice and eating nicely with his knife and fork.
On the dining in
Ah,
silence,
man.
watching
This
Sanyu,
one,
watching
this
the newest
life.
episode of Sanyu or Beloved. Then after, with a relaxed mind, they come and start touching you.
Babe.
They're even too relaxed to give you foreplay. Like, foreplay.
Like for what?
Because he's just like this, as in he doesn't want to do hard work. Foreplay
And
is
he's
hard
like,
work. He's just like,
Yeah, to said that.
Babe.
Just like
the penis is there,
kind.
direct, use it. Make use of that penis.
I can't. Anyway, guys,
Happy holidays.
we have digressed, but yeah, happy holiday.
This man's housework. These people will need
Just know you have
sex.
duties
Meanwhile, you're the busy in-law syndrome. You're making sure.
at home.
At
And then
home.
you're going to go to the village and also work there, but
First
the
of all,
man
he
needs
wants
his
to
sex.
have sex in their village as well. To leave a map of his manhood in,
Oh my
in I don't know, Mbale. So, on Christmas, do not do too much housework.
Anyway, guys, clearly women, we need to be resting a little bit more. Please make time to rest, Bambi. I know we're like laughing up, but make time for yourself, Bambi, so that really, apart from also sex, but generally you have something
Even
to
you
give.
intercept your mind is somewhere else. as a woman. You're
As
like,
a
You're thinking about the bed sheets.
Put
You're thinking
that.
about what?
yeah, say, please, as you're coming, target here.
So that I don't have to wash these sheets.
And that's also so that it's easy for me to wash it. Like, make sure the sperm doesn't go on the side. It will stand at the bed.
You know how you be like 1, 2, 3 out.
Yes. You're also telling him to withdraw. Friends, you're also
1,
asking
2, 3
him.
out quickly
Yes.
off the
Yes.
bed.
You guys,
Because I
that's
don't
why
have to
Thank you.
deal with that
That's
issue.
why I stopped that. You guys, get on back control. Get on contraception. Because you guys, was the time busy that one trying to withdraw? You're like, the moment I feel the person doing, this is too much sweetness. Let me stop moving.
You're like, it's no.
Are you there? Are you hurt? I am now jumping off of you.
So you're alert the whole time. You can't even enjoy it. Just like,
You cannot even enjoy sex.
Get out.
And this can do your... Oh, God.
Okay, guys.
Happy holidays. Subscribe, leave a comment. Love you.